em mình lại đi ra ngoài đồng chơi các bạn ạ.
As nice as you, that's for sure. So let's bring on Matt. Let's bring on Matt. Also, let's show some love to KT. KT went in, dropped the dyno. Welcome, Matt. Welcome.
What's up?
Yeah. How you feeling?
I feel like I really cried a little bit, so I'm trying to bring my
So the thing is, in a lot of these broadcasters, there's something that gets lost along the way in regards to being appreciative of just support and from people. And to be honest with you, Matt, the way I was able to really bring a group of people together was from it started with me talking about drama on the website. You know what I mean? Because unfortunately, being nice doesn't always sell. And I tried, it's not that I was mean, but I was definitely critical, and I didn't just come on and just be nice all the time. Sean already jumped in and fanned you. So like I said, guys, I came in, I just saw Matt being a fucking really cool dude. And he did some singing. He was singing some shit. The Show Goes On by Lupe. JJ was dancing. Matt, how are you?
I'm good. How about you? No, what I was telling Gary, because Gary knows this story. Gary and I have been friends, like he said, since 2016. He knows I have a brother who is autistic. So I kind of had when I first saw him, I figured out that he had, I don't know if it was a mental issue. I don't know what's actually wrong with, not wrong, but I don't know what his actual condition.
Yeah.
So my mentality instantly was to treat him like if he was my brother.
Right.
Because my brother's highly antisocial, for one. He doesn't really talk to many people, and I've gotten to the point now where I have convinced him to actually talk to people now. He now works and has friends and all this.
Only thing I want to say is he'll come in. He's going to come in soon. So just not name, and just, if you're talking about that, you know what I mean? I don't want him to come in and hear something, you know what I mean? That would be you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In case he comes in, yeah. So just in regards to him and what he's, whatever, just you got my drift.
Yeah, I got what you mean.
Yeah, that's it. Where so you want to continue? And then I got some questions.
Yeah. I'll start there. I am from Alabama. I was born and raised there or here. Let's see, I'm 21. Really don't have a lot.
No. Trust me. I know. I'm gonna prod a little bit, so I'll pull it out of you. You don't worry. I'll keep the conversation rolling. Thank you for the 400s, Amber. So you're from Alabama. You're 21. Are you in school? What are you doing? Well, let me catch everybody up again. Amber, I saw Matt being a real gentleman to someone in his broadcast and just being super friendly and cool. So I just told him, because I got a bit of viewership that's been acquired over the little while. I want to bring him on, introduce him to my audience, and suggest that people fan him up and give him a shot. As far as I've counted, I think we're looking at about 5 fans for you already. And let me tell you, Matt, one fan from the people in this broadcast, man. I'm not saying they're going to come and chill for your whole stream. These are good fucking fans to have. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you're looking at 10 fans already just in this broadcast, just because these are that's about 11 fans, 12 fans, 13, 14, 15 fans. Like I said, 16, 17.
I just got done crying. I don't need to do this again.
Fans, 20 fans in a matter of seconds, because the point that I'm trying to make is good. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that Matt's going to be the most entertaining broadcaster. I just don't know. I don't know what he does. What I do know is he's an incredibly kind man. And
what you saw was all I do.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe if you get a few people coming in and out a little more, just up a little bit of the traffic, people come in, say hi, maybe a conversation gets going. And if you're really looking to broadcast and have conversations, it starts like that. Like I said, I remember when I was broadcasting in the beginning, it would be 0 viewers talking to somebody, people disappear. And it was so hard to just keep going live and not be able to actually, a girl would come in, start talking, she leaves and shit. So that's a hard hump to get over. So if I could help you get over that hump, I'd be happy. Oh, yeah. So you're 21.
I do that. That happens to me a lot.
What does? Oh,
the only person.
Yeah, I know.
The only person that actually shows up on my broadcast would be Gary. So Gary and I'll just have a conversation, and then we see random people, and I'm like, oh, hey, and then they leave. I'm like, okay, well, Gary, let's get back to the conversation that we were having.
For me, that was Jada, but Jada was incredibly shy. So instead of talking to me, she would just drop a heart, so I know that she'd be listening to me. So I'd be like, Jada, are you there? Drop a heart. Then I'd proceed to listen to myself. I would just talk to myself for quite a while, and I would just drop a heart to let me know that at least it wasn't falling on deaf ears. But
Yeah.
what are we looking at? 24 fans. Teddy, thanks for becoming a fan. So you grew up in Alabama. You're 21 years old. Are you going to school? What's going on? What's your plans in the short term? 26 fans.
Actually, I am going to school this coming up fall. I start for theater and I play baseball.
I was a ball player myself. I made the decision. When I went to school, I was thinking about maybe trying to play D3 and going to a D3 school, or just completely focusing on education and doing that. What are you going to school for?
Theater.
Theater. You just said that. Do you do local theater?
And IT is going to be my minor.
That's a great, yeah. If honestly, if you're into theater, IT is a great fallback, because a lot of the times you get involved with computers or IT work, you can work you could almost create your own hours, and a lot of the times based on the type of work you're doing. So in regards to theater, what's the ideal landing place for you? If everything were to go great, where do you end up?
Honestly, here, I wouldn't really try to take it out to do movies or anything like that. It would mainly be on social media, because I'm always on social media, period blank anyway.
So you're saying, when you say theater, you mean almost it sounds like broadcasting.
No, I'm actually doing theater for acting, but I'll do my goal is to do have the acting part of me, and in case people do like I said, big movies and stuff do want to be involved, that's great. But fall back on it when I go into my social media. I can do little skits or do stuff like that.
YouTube channel. Thank you, Glenn, for the 1K. You're talking about a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I haven't decided YouTube channel, but if it meant just Instagram, just doing it off of there. I mean,
well, if you're gonna do that, you might as well just make a YouTube channel. Because if there's any place to go viral, YouTube's a great place, because you put out one viral YouTube video, you get a whole shit ton of subscribers, and then from then on, your content's gonna fall on ears.
Yeah.
Now, do you do any theater in regards to plays and shows and stuff like that?
I have done a couple plays, but it was in high school. But that was 3 years ago.
You see, I'm gonna let you know. Yeah, moving into theater, it's a tough move, because surviving on a theater degree can be very difficult. So the IT fallback is probably going to be very important.
I'm thinking the reason why I think mentality, if I don't able to make it through, the reason why I get IT, if I just do media, I'm thinking about just going for media in all general. Because if I go media, that means I have a fallback of, I still have to do my theater, but I have in case I need to be in the background, with camera work or something like that.
Yeah,
do something.
That's a good way to get some hard skills related to it, so that you're in the area, and then if an acting situation arises, maybe you could have a movie scene where you just step out and just lay down. Later. Good night, Nina. Thanks for fanning him up. Shiloh, if you want to come on the screen, you can just raise your hand. We'll put a pretty lady right below Matt, just to soften the screen. We got two grizzly guys on here.
I know, I got shaved.
Look at me.
You look better than mine. Mine's very patchy.
It took a while. It took a lot of shaving just to get it, and then it keeps coming back stronger. How long have you been on you now?
5 years.
So you've seen a lot happen.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people come and go.
Yeah. Who back when you were on, I guess in the earlier years, who were the broadcasters that you thought were were you a Zoe fan?
I know that were at the time the shit were Sam and Colby.
Easy.
Let's see, Grayson.
Who'd you watch? Have you always been someone that just kind of came on to meet people and go live? KT said she loved Sam and Colby. Were these people that you watched as well?
Yeah, and I watched Zoe too. Yeah, I enjoyed watching them. I watch Sam and Colby on YouTube now.
Hi, Shiloh.
So,
Matt, this is Shiloh.
Hi.
Hi.
Pretty girl, right?
Yeah. No, I can't lie on that. Like, I'm not just gonna sit here like, oh no, she's all right. Like, I'm not gonna do that. She's pretty. I'm gonna say she's pretty. But no, like, I watch Sam and Colby now on YouTube, like, every day.
Takeover YouTube channel. Shy, by the way, you are here. Like, you ever watch those shows like Wheel of Fortune where like they go and they click on the things, like, you know, those girls that walk up and like, you know, it's either like just stand around the prizes and stuff. You're strictly here as just like a show as a showgirl. We're just using you to soften the screen. And she is frozen. Shy, come back on, try it again. No, just for right now, Lexi. Damn, chill. I'm just saying she's Vanna White right now. She's Vanna White.
That was kind of harsh.
What?
Just saying.
Oh my god.
You're just the reason why I get better views. That's basically how you just said that.
No, Shiloh loves it, dude. Shiloh loves it. That's like the ultimate role. Selly and Matt, who? Matt is just a very kind man that I saw. Stop putting women on a pedestal. Shiloh, are you here? You kind of came in right as I dropped you, but raise your hand again, unless you don't want to be objectified by the audience and by myself. Which clearly, I guess I did. Unsuspecting.
More like objectified for him himself.
That's true. Yeah, I it was really just me. She's probably changing over to her computer or phone or something, I think, or hope. If not, I guess. Oops.
You done messed up.
Yeah, maybe I done messed up. My Wi-Fi's been really bad. Give me a minute. Okay. I guess everything is okay. She's gonna have to come on the screen and defend me for not having been, you know, an asshole. So what is it when you? What is it you now? What is it like? Like when you come on, do you miss the older times? Like
a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It was more simpler, and like the fans and the people that were on here, they were not assholes. Because there were, I mean, yeah, there's always that, you know, one or two.
I'm sure there were still assholes, but
I mean, yeah, but there were less of them. The more that you now started going, oh, we can get some views now. Let's see how far we can go with them. And now they just went for girls that and I mean, I'm not saying this for all girls, but they were going for girls that had bigger boobs or, you know.
I talk about that a lot. And I don't think we're talking about necessarily. I think what he's getting at is just like there's just a lack of options, and that, you know, like when a community there's always going to be room for attractive ladies on a platform, but it seems like there's just, because there's not that much traffic, that they're like at the top when you bounce around. It seems like there's a lot of just like figureheads. I'm watching out for you, Matt. I don't want you to say anything that people are going to jump on you for. So just, you know.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not like it's just like, it's to the point of, you know, people are.
What's up, Cole?
There's a lot of people that are up there that already have a fan base to begin with, or like you can just see by the looks of them that they're going to make it big, or like they can sing really well and have good looks or whatever. Like,
yeah, quickly, Shiloh, were you objectified by my Vanna White, you know, come up here and just be a pretty face thing?
No, I don't care.
Okay, everybody heard that? Yeah, she doesn't care. I know she doesn't care, but I have to, you know, you need the receipts. You need the receipts.
You right?
Yeah. So I don't know if you know about this, Matt, but anything that happens, if there's like drama that happens on the platform in like the ring, you know, like of the main broadcasters that will talk about T, having proof is very important. You know what I mean? Like, even if 20 people say something happened, like, it's like, oh, well, where's the receipt? Like, you know, where'd this happen? And there's like, that's a good thing in a way, because it makes people have to be honest, but it's also, there's like a running joke that, it's, you know, like whenever anything happens, like, where are the receipts? Where are the receipts?
Yeah.
Do you watch any broadcasters that are, welcome back, Shai. Do you watch any broadcasters that are super, you know, that are active, that are higher up on the leaderboard, or do you kind of do your own? Thank you, Glenn.
I mean, I like Bob, the guy that's, what's his name? I don't know his full thing, but his name's Bob. Like, he's like that puppet thing.
Just Bob Show.
Yeah, Just Bob. I watched him actually since I got here.
Yeah, he's been around. I've never actually given him a chance, to be honest, yet.
He is hilarious. I actually got to guest him like once or twice.
And so what is it, the puppet's persona, or is it him just through a puppet? Thank you, Lexi.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Like the puppet has its own personality. Oh, Shiloh fell off. Black.
Because the guy never shows himself. And I see that as kind of like I don't know what the word. To me, it feels like it's a depression kind of thing because he's more happier seen as a puppet. He doesn't,
I think a lot of times it's also just the craft of puppeteering. Like it's really not about you; it's about the puppet. So if you're really like when you watch shows with puppets, almost always you don't see the man holding the puppet. So if that's really his thing, and it seems like he's been successful. He's sustained success on the platform. So it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Great. Oh, it's a family show? Like what is the content like PG or?
No.
Oh, it's not. Oh, Poopity kidding. Oh, okay.
No, he's Bob's nowhere near family.
Later, Gary.
He's like the rated R of Muppets.
That's funny. Maybe I have to give him a chance. You said you're playing base. You say you play baseball. Do you actively play baseball, or you used to?
I'm going to be actively playing baseball. I played second base and I was left field for a while. Well, they want me at just second base, and I said great because I hate outfield.
I like the outfield. See, I like when you're playing right field and that ball's hit, it's got a tail to it. Like you gotta you don't just follow the ball. You gotta follow the trail. I always like center because I don't know, you just get a better read, and I was always pretty fast. Are you a lefty? Let's see if
righty.
Pegged. Are you a lefty?
I'm a righty.
I was about to say, if she got that right, that would have been pretty interesting. I like second base, but third is my favorite. That's the hot pocket. I mean, you got to have fast hands for third base. Well,
really do.
I throw left, but I hit right. That's interesting. My brother played left field as a lefty. Interesting. Wearing a Brooklyn. Is that a Brooklyn hat? What kind of hat is that?
This is actually just a baseball hat that my parents bought me. There's really nothing special about it.
You ever been to New York?
No.
It's Sophie Rowett's first time on You Now. Welcome her. Is there a fake Sophie Rowett account in here right now?
It looks like it.
What is this? Sophie, what is this? Who are you?
Sophie Rowett?
Yeah, Sophie's a broadcaster. If Sophie doesn't comment right now, we're going to have to all mass report this account. I'm going to hit her up actually right now.
Thanks for becoming a fan.
Everybody, mass report that account right now, please. Everyone in the chat aware. Level 1, Sophie R.
I got you.
Report. Spamming. And then for info, say, pretending to be a broadcaster.
I already did that. I typed that. I'm really fast at typing.
I'm not. There we go. Just like that. Report. Peace out. Fucking loser. Anyway.
But no, I don't know. I'm trying to think of more stuff about me.
Or let's see. Madden.
I mean, if anybody in the comments wants to ask me something, I'm down for that too. I'm down for
You can't do that. They never come through. Once you turn your broadcast over to the comments, it becomes a dark road. If they have anything to say,
it becomes silent.
I realize city life ain't for me. Really cool. You can try again if you want. Sure. That's why I'm gonna be a personal assistant. I'm pumped. Yeah, I think that work would be ideal for you, KT. I really do. Okay. Welcome back, Shiloh. Happy to have you.
Questions?
Is it still? Am I blurry?
A little blurry, but we can see you. You're going to serve the job that you're here for, which is just to soften the screen and be a little bit of eye candy for the
That's
two.
What I was. That's my job.
To be clear, Matt, I do know Shiloh, so I wouldn't just be subjecting her to bullshit.
I kind of figured that the fact that she says she doesn't care. If you just tell her, if she doesn't know you just said that, then I would be more thinking she'd be offended by that.
The crazy part is, if she didn't know me, she might have not cared either. So I'm not. Yeah. We're not gonna. Oh. Yeah. Matt's over here whoa. I won't be harsh, okay, Zelly? Yeah.
No, because when he said that, I was like, oh, that's a little harsh.
No, I like attention. It's okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
attention, all forms, dude.
I do too. That's why I'm on here.
Yeah, dude, you earned it. You earned it. You really did. And shout out KT for dropping that Dino. That was
Dude, that made me tear up. I'm not gonna lie, for real.
dude. There's
I
nothing.
teared up.
I know. I remember. Have you received gifts in the past?
No.
My first gift was like it's a rush, man. It's a rush. It's like you're passing through a Celio broadcasting on you now. I sure am, Gina. I sure fucking am. Hi Mia, how are you? I did Matt and Celly's first. What do you mean? Oh yeah, she dropped my first gift.
Well, okay. It was the first time I got dinosaurs. It's never the first time I've got that many likes. A friend of mine jumped it up to 3,000. She made it the highest, but 3,000 was my highest before her.
And she hit you with that gift. That's not a real high. Yes, it is, Mia. Hello. Yeah, New York City is a really dirty city. I think people got that twisted. People think that New York City, it's not like Chicago. It's not a nice city. Hi, Shy. Were you saying hi to me?
I'm saying bye to Alicia.
Oh, bye, Alicia. Is Shady hanging around or is Shady going to bed too? Alicia. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No, right now.
Okay, not if I'm here, no.
Fine. Split. It's 60% about me, 30% about Shy, and we're going to throw 10% to Matt in the top right. Okay? That's great.
Okay. I'll get 10%. You know what? I'm fine with that, I guess.
You got cleavage. You got cleavage. You got something up that percentage.
I don't have cleavage.
I mean, I got a voice, but that's about it.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you, man. Singing on you now, man. It's tough. Taken from a guy that's sang quite a lot. Because some people are a little bit harsh.
Yeah, I can tell. Oh, I know this. 5 years of doing this.
It's tough. It's a tough game. As part of the part-time I went to Chicago when we had the same crackhead who tried to rap to you about, so I'm not going to lie, when I lived in New York, I knew all the crackheads. Like I knew all the guys, the panhandlers, I knew them all. What's up, Farty? How are you? I knew every single one of them. And it's going to sound mean, but it wasn't. There was this one guy, he was like 5'3". He was like a gymnast. And I would just come throw him like $5 and he would just do like crazy flips in the street. It's not like I was like, oh, do a flip for $5. He just kind of he liked doing it. That was that was his grind. And for in 2 minutes of work, he would make like $5. If he did that all day, he'd be making pretty good money. More money than any internship, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Are you working right now?
For doing this for 5 years, I don't do it like you said. I don't do it for any attention, for real. I just do it because it's something I like to do, and I
socialize.
I don't get to hear from some of my friends that I do get to talk to on a lot. So when I'm on here, I talk to them and just sing, normally.
Do you have a lot of friends that you had that are just no longer on the platform?
Yeah.
Yeah, just through the years, people that you used to fucking know that just kind of stopped logging in and fucking.
It's not even that. It's like I've had like probably 8 to 10 friends from the day I started. Now I have 2.
Hi, Shy. Go on. No, continue.
Yeah, it went from 10 to 2 friends, and I cherish those 2 friends with all my heart. One being from Alabama, and Gary is from Virginia. But like I said, I've known Gary since I've known Gary since 2016, but I've known George, who is my best friend, since I started, which was 2014.
And they're both gone, I'm assuming. So I'm going to explain to you something. There's a meter. This is called the Shiloh meter. Okay. And she starts here. And then you give her attention and she comes and the meter goes up and she's fulfilled. But then if you don't give her attention, the meter starts to go back down here. So you have to make sure that you maintain enough Shiloh attention to keep her in. You know what I mean? And
No, I'm good.
I'm just saying, if at any point in time I just drop like a hey Shy, how you doing, girl? I'm just making sure that I'm keeping
the meter. Got you.
I'm keeping everything. I got to keep everything up in the air. I'm juggling. Right, Shy?
Mm-hmm. I was going to make a drop the other day.
Yeah, sometimes I believe it or not, even though I'm super tired right now, I got a little burst of energy. I feel very sharp on the chat. I feel like I can fucking really, I see everything that's going on. People in the chat that want frequent attention. What?
I have a question for you later.
Ooh, good. All right, how about let's do a round of questions. I'll answer, then we'll dish one over to Matt.
Okay. Well,
I'm assuming the questions are mostly going to be about you indirectly.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay.
Damn.
Out of all of my sayings, like all the little things, which one is your favorite?
It's not that it's like one saying. It's I thought you were pretty innovative with the daddy. I think you were able to take daddy to a new level, and now it's the some people. And you know, when that runs out, you're gonna have to find a new go-to. So
I'm just like, okay.
Matt, say something to me. Say anything to me. Say a random comment to me.
I like football.
Football me, daddy. Say something else.
No, punt me.
Oh, you don't even. Well, I like when somebody says something like if you say like a real actual sentence.
Do it wrong. Damn, KTG went, no, you do it wrong. Stop.
He does. He's rusty. He's learning.
All right, Shiloh, then fucking teach the lesson. Matt, deal with Shiloh. Say something to Shiloh.
No, for football me, daddy, you don't say that. You'd say punt me, daddy. Okay.
So say
you
something.
just said teach me. So you could just say something like teach me, daddy. Like, I just caught that off like that.
Yeah, it's easy.
Dude, your skills are weak.
Whatever. So then the other one is the daddies kind of got overplayed, and you now grew wise to them and kept fucking banning her for saying it. So then she moved on to some people. Now I don't want to ruin her content. Well, this is kind of your content for tomorrow, Shy. Aren't you doing it? You're doing a how to get attention. She's doing a how to get attention stream tomorrow, and where she's gonna teach young ladies and men alike how to get attention. Make sure you share if you haven't, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, Shy, I'm down, girl. Yeah, that's going on. That is going on. Right. What else you got, Shy, in the book?
If you could change one thing about me, what would you change?
Think wisely, child.
Yeah, that's the game here. Didn't I tell you?
No, that was a different question.
Oh.
Unless you have the same answer.
I wasn't straight up said it. You're bad.
It's a variation of the same answer. Let's move on.
Okay. Well, if you had to describe me in one word, what word would you use?
I can't say it on broadcast because the chat will get all over me, but you know exactly what it is, and if I say it, I'm going to be called a womanizer and an asshole.
Got it. I know what you're thinking.
Yes.
What would you rate my personality on a scale of 1 to 10?
Mass appeal. People think you're a robot. I know you a little better. God, can we not do the rate thing? Because the 1 to 10 is such a fucking... I can't do it. It doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
Exactly.
Then how else would I word the question, though?
Like, it's more like, explain to me my personality.
Okay, then explain it.
Okay, you're a bitch.
Yeah.
But you're nice.
Yeah.
And
every other person.
Yeah. But like, you gotta understand the chat is well versed on Shiloh, so that they understand a little more in regards to Shiloh's not a very normal
there you go.
Not a normal individual. So, God, these questions, man, they're just. What else you got for me, Shy?
I want
to. Shiloh's like right back to the book. She's like, oh, I didn't. Okay.
No, I actually wrote them on paper.
My God.
I have something I would change about you.
What is it?
Your location.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie for a second. That's good. That was very. Did you just make that up on the spot?
No, I thought about it earlier.
Oh, that was good. That was good because in my head, I was getting ready for I thought you were gonna say something I thought you were gonna jump on the ego train You know, and I would have been like, oh, me too, Shy. Like, I didn't need another one loading that up. So I kind of was like, honestly, I was kind of like getting like, oh, really, Shy? Like, oh, like we're going to have a conversation when you get up. I just that one out. Matt, what is the best thing about you?
I have no idea.
If you asked me that, I'd have a field day. I would have a field day with that question. I would answer. I would turn a 2-hour stream into. You would ask me that question. I have a 2-hour stream about it. So B, put the ego hat on, and if you look at yourself objectively, what do you think is something that that's just that you like about yourself?
I think the reason why y'all got your attention caught from me was my personality, like of how I am towards people. Because I'm nice towards anybody and everybody. I try to be anyways. So I'm really playing football and doing this. You
said something earlier. You said something about you try to be nice, but that you found that like you feel like that you said something about maybe that's not what people want, or you said something like,
yeah, there's times where people have been telling me that I am too nice, which I didn't think that could be a possibility, but I guess that is. To where I've thought about, I think of a lot of other people other than myself.
That's what I had this. That's literally KT. KT actually said a very similar thing to me, where you put other people's feelings and them before your own.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are some downsides to that? If you when you do that, what are the negative aspects of that behavior?
I guess basically, like, if I have something that I want to talk about and I can't because, like I said, I'm too worried about other people, I just hide like my emotions to myself.
Right. Wow. I feel like I'm talking to KT. This is interesting. Yeah. This is you quite literally I had a similar conversation with one of my mods. So let's go further along that stream. Are you dating anybody, Matt?
No.
Do you put yourself out there?
Try to.
What do you mean by try? What steps do you take to put yourself out there?
Telling everybody. I'm not saying telling anybody never. I'm not desperate, but like I let myself know that I'm single every now and then.
Right. Well, that's from my perspective. That's not that's not enough, right? Do you fear rejection?
I have. I've learned to cope with it.
If you were to if there was a girl that you thought was pretty and you liked, would you be willing to go up to her if she said like, no, I'm not interested? Would that weigh on you for a little while? Like, would that bother you the day after?
Not. Maybe the day of, but not the day after.
You can shake it off, because I found that a lot of times with people, they're so like they don't want to have that moment of like being rejected, that they'll just avoid it, and avoiding it means just shutting themselves off, and just like not putting themselves in those situations. Where me, I've said to everybody, I've faced more rejection than probably anybody in the fucking broadcast, because I put myself out there, I confront people, I get shut down, I get called, what was the most recent one? Oh, I went up to a girl, she was wearing heels, she was fucking huge. She was probably 6'2", like in her fucking heels. She looked like a fucking model. And I went to her and she said, "Are you fucking serious?" That's what she said to me. She said, "Are you fucking serious?" Now, to be fair, this woman was, this was top of the line shit. This woman looked like she was fucking, And let me tell you something. I said, "Yes, I am." And she smiled and laughed, and that was kind of it. There wasn't a romantic. It ended positively. But like those are the types of situations that you get what I'm saying. I don't want to harp on that. It's okay, Shucky. Shucky, trust me, it's okay. Trust me, I probably came in with a little bit of fun.
Oh, Sal has her eyebrow too. She's like, "Yeah, keep talking. See how far this goes."
No, Shai's okay. Shai's gonna be okay. Matt, question. KT's got a question. What sign are you, Matt?
Do it. What sign am I?
Yeah.
Capricorn.
Capricorn. Okay, so that's not there. I think KT was expecting you guys to have the same sign. What's up, Matthias? Hi, Sophie. Sophie, by the way, someone just came in your stream. You don't have 666 fans. So someone just came in your stream. Their name was Sophie R. They had one of your pictures. I had everybody in the chat mass reported immediately. Took care of it. I'm sure he's fucking off the platform by now. Yep. Sophie R. It was one year, I think, Instagram pictures it looked like. And I think you
They have the same bio as her.
Same
too.
bio.
I had a Sophie before already.
You know Sophie?
Okay.
So that so I fucking level 1. I had the same thing happen to me. When you get a mass report on something like that, they're nipped in the butt. I'm sure the account's gone now.
I don't ever get.
Sorry, somebody took the same name as me and was in Shiloh's chat, and she modded him. She modded this fucking level.
Oh, don't be rude to me. Literally, I swear there was no difference in their username at all. I counted the O's and the zeros, and it was the same.
I think he changed because you can make your name not your username. You could change it to like your name. It doesn't have to be your username. And I think he changed his username, but instead of his name, he put my username, so it looked like it was the exact same.
Well, listen, I didn't claim to be the brightest, okay? It's not my fault.
True.
I was just blinded by
Thank you, Cole.
a good singer. I don't know.
Sophie, I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure of the fact. I've done some research. There's a few names that are in the conversation for like if they have to make the next partner. So the names that I have under the 5K category would be like you, Meowza, like those are people that are in 5K that are active and whatever. And I think that in regards to activity and shit, and let me tell you something, Sophie, if you think that there's not going to be a bitterness when you become a partner, I am going to be very bitter. Okay. I will be happy for you and grateful, but I'm going to be fucking bitter. I'm going to be bitter. Let me tell you. Not because I think you shouldn't be made a partner, because I think we should both be made partners. And I've advocated that actually multiple times in regards to when
I
asked.
don't know if you know the guy that's partnered Slick Nick Nation. Not a lot of people know him partnered.
No, what about him?
He and I have been friends. We were friends for about 2 years. I was on here longer than he was, and he got partnered before I did.
He hit the 5K, or thanks for becoming a fan. I know
he hit the 5K and everything, and I hit the 5K, but my first account got banned. But we're not going to go for a reason why.
We've all caught bans.
But I hit 5K, but he got the partner before I did.
No, Sophie, I'm not. Sophie, do you understand? Like I said, just to be where I am now in regard to just having a stream that operates and like I get viewership and people come and talk, just to get here has been such a fucking road that I wouldn't be able to even fucking do it again. And like you're on top broadcast. It doesn't matter, Sophie. That doesn't help with fans. Okay. I'm thinking I want to give you my username and password, have you just fucking, I don't know, just go sit there a few fucking times and just help me the out,
Shit, I will. I'll take it, Neil.
Nah, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. You got some charming qualities, but you're not Shiloh cute, man. You're not Sophie cute. You're not KT cute.
You're right.
Cute, man.
You're
just not in that category. Nothing personal though.
No, I didn't tell you personally.
I didn't think you did. I'm just doing my thing. See, once I started on the cutes, I had to throw the whole cute team in, because then it would have been like, oh, so I'm not cute now. So I went.
Your validation. I know I'm cute either way. It's just to hear.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, and it is true. Oop. Yeah. Oop. I can't even think of what.
Don't do.
I joined April 8th, 2016. This year, my second account partnered. My first one was an account called Takeover Network. Sounds like a conspiracy.
I feel like I've heard of him before.
He's been around. Cole's an OG. Cole's been around for a while.
I think I was here when I saw Takeover Network.
I'm sure you've seen him.
Probably have.
Just on the platform. What's up, Bren? Welcome. So you look at me, almost 800, without showing your face. Without showing your motherfucking face. What's up? Cole, what was Takeover Network? Tell me about it.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. It was.
Oh, you knew what it was?
Yeah, I knew what it was. I was on here when he was around.
Oh, cool. Talk about it. What was it? Speak for Cole.
It was literally just, it was basically a collab broadcast where they had different days, they had different segments.
Thank you, Lord.
It was kind of like, I'm trying to think of it. like an actual show or something that'll relate to it. But they have they had like different days to do different things, and like it just got so popular because of it.
So what it was just a news show? I'm sorry, I zoned out. I played the song.
It was a news show, but they had like other stuff to go with it. So they had like things that people that were in the comments or whatever were able to like interact with them to do.
So was it like, okay, we're going to bring Cole on.
Okay.
Well, what's up, everyone?
Hi, Cole.
What's up, Cole?
So Takeover Network was a group effort. We had first it started off with this guy. He came to me and he was like, I have this idea. And he wants to make a very interactive network of just like a lineup of shows, sort of like TV, but on YouNow. So we had a morning show called Takeover Trends where we talk about all the hottest topics throughout all over social media. And I became the host of that later down the road. I sucked at it first. It took a lot of planning because we would get on 2 hours before the broadcast would start, and we would plan. We would look up stories throughout social media. We would look up like
off the platform. Like you would look at tea at other.
We stayed out of the tea. We did not associate with any drama on at all.
Really?
Yeah, and our main thing was getting interactive, like being really interactive and including everybody. So first it was Takeover Trends, then it was the Josh Show, the Astrid Show, the Josh Show, the Cole Show, and then Roundtable. So the three shows with the names, that was just like a personalized broadcast. Like you had Astrid doing her own thing, Josh doing his own thing, and me doing my own thing, and
all
then all on the same day. And we were broadcast. What'd you say?
You had different, like you would all go on at different times?
Yeah, so we all had to log into the account, and we were just logging and like broadcast. We all were in different places too. So Roundtable looks exactly like this. So this was 2 years ago, about 2 years ago, and we would go on Skype and use Manicam and do exactly this right here, the four-way guesting. But on a broadcast, and people were blown away by it. Like they would come to the Roundtable, and they would just chill and talk and play games. It was like.
Would you say that you were
sort of like?
Were you the first stream to put 4 people on a stream?
To my knowledge, I believe.
Oh, that's a point of pride.
But I don't like to say that. I don't like to boast about it. Like, I'm sure people have done it before, but I just believe we were the first ones to make it popular. Like,
so back then, if you don't mind me asking, like, what kind of viewership would you be able to pull in on shows?
Well, we had a lot of help because there was a guy that pretty much produced it. He's a director in Hollywood. His name is Scott Zachrin. You can look him up on IMDb. He produced and directed a couple of movies and stuff. But he made the first web series on the internet. I forget what it's called, but he made the first web series. So he was really into interaction and the internet. So he had a little leeway with his YouTube account that had 190,000 subscribers.
Wow. You got a little promotion through there?
Yeah, so this was back in the day when if you had a big YouTube or a big following on another social media platform, you would instantly get partnered. So we got partnered around about 400 fans because we had that YouTube account push. This was back in the day when the YouTubers would come over here and get partnered real quick. So, but then we got Editor's Choice and #humor, and that was in the beginning, and we had about 40 viewers in #humor. And then once we made the switch, we got Editor's Choice, and it was like, this is when Editor's Choice was messed up. We had 1,000 views. So, of course, we know there weren't 1,000 people in the broadcast.
So, sorry. But you finish your thought, then I got a question.
But with the 1,000 views, it would always put us top trending. And we all knew there was not that many people in the broadcast. But it was just a push from,
That's been the same with, I mean, you go into stream, right? Like I've seen streams like 80, 90 people before the update. And I'm telling you, like I've clocked, and another big broadcaster of mine was one that led me onto it. And I would count it only maybe 5 people actively commenting. And there's just no way there was 80, 90 people watching, just not,
But we actually, a lot of people, now we actually, we had them on the roundtable before they were partners and before they were, anything like what they are now. I'm not claiming anything to their success, but I'm just saying we worked with people before, like we sort of spotted the rising stars on the broadcast, and we would want to work with them and like want them on our shows.
Once that account went, what made that account end up closing off? And when you went off on your own, did you have to then restart and just start your own broadcaster and do it again?
Well, I was broadcasting. I got up to 4,000 fans on my own until I started. This was like 5 months. And then I started with Takeover Network. I co-created it because he came to me, and he was the first one to come to me about the idea. So I technically claim I co-created it, but there's no like proof on it. But it pretty much came to the demise because I left. This is gonna sound real cocky, but I was sort of like the heart and
something my viewers are pretty used to. Apparently.
I was the heart and soul of it. I would put in all the effort and like drain myself just doing it. We would literally broadcast. I would broadcast for 6 hours a day, high energy, like really high energy, and another 6 hours of Ant Prevails was on there too. Oh man, I forgot about him. He had his show before the roundtable. But we would do 6 hours of planning, like 2 hours of planning before every broadcast. And there was a lot of behind the scenes work that went in. Like,
was it
so much? It was popular enough to where people knew profitable. Yeah, we were making about $3,000, $4,000, anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 a month off of.
Equally?
No, I was getting paid from Scott. He was paying us personally. There's no way we were going to be able to split that money evenly. So
right.
we had a salary from it.
And then once you went on your own as Cole Renshaw, how did you then get the partnership? Was it carryover a little bit from the show, or? Well,
a little bit. I sort of had to start at a little bit of momentum from when I first broadcasted to like a lot of people missed my personal broadcast because I became way different on Takeover Network. Like I would be more PG, like censor myself a little bit for the public opinion, and I couldn't get deep. I couldn't do my like deep talks I like to do or anything like that. So when I left it, my grandmother was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and the reason I left was because she was passing away, and I couldn't handle the stress of working on social media and dealing with a family member passing. So I just left, and then it.
You get a lot of negative.
Hmm?
Did you get a lot of negativity from the channel?
From them?
Yeah, like when you was the stress just stress of doing a show, or was it stress because you were dealing with off the camera stuff and?
Well, there's a reason, but that's like personal. But it was just I couldn't. So Takeover Trends, I would have to get into this character of like a news anchor. So like I'd be a news anchor, so like I would be reading stories, and it would take time to get into the character. I was at my aunt's house when waiting for my grandma to pass away, so there was no way I could be a character there. So I was like, I can do this personal broadcast. I can do my show. I can't do Takeover Trends. And we didn't see eye to eye on that, so I left.
And then you branched off, started doing your own thing.
Yeah, so it took I left in early 2017, like March 2017, and I got rejected for partnership 7 times.
Matt, let's see those feet. Come on, show feet, Matt.
Show feet to BB.
Feet.
No, I got some.
Let's see your ankles.
Go on.
All right.
No,
so I got rejected for partnership 7 times, and the first couple times it like discouraged me, but I got partnered around like 10K fans, and December 1st of 2017. So.
And then when did you actively broadcast on your own account now?
Not really. It's like random. You never know when I'm going to be on.
When did you stop being, I guess, heavily involved in your broadcast?
Probably like 2 months after I got partnered.
Oh, really? Just kind of
3 months.
It was just like.
Yeah, it was just like it was getting tiring. Like I've been doing it because I was on broadcast for 7 months every day, 12 hours a day, like working, and so that environment was just like draining. Now I just come on here for fun and just to talk.
I feel that. All right, moving on from Takeover Network. Let's go. There's another topic I want to talk about. Hello, Ardita and Matt. You want to show some feet?
No.
Okay.
What's that shoe you wear, Matt?
14.
That's almost double my shoe size.
How tall are you, Matt?
I'm 6'1".
Ladies over 6 foot, big feet. Hey,
Big feet. You know what that means? Wait, that's not true.
Big socks.
that's been disproved.
I wear a 7.5 shoe.
You wear a 7.5 shoe?
Yeah, and I'm a very content man.
No, you don't have to.
No, I'm just saying, like it's disproved
not
right
funny.
there.
That's funny. Interesting. I'm actually a size 15 foot.
Shut up. You ain't.
No, I'm not. I'm a 10.5.
You're always a one upper, bro.
You're trying to one up me. You can't
I'm
almost
not a
one
one-upper.
up me.
I hate one-uppers. I hate one-uppers.
You just half upped him. Or what did you say, 14? You did literally one up him.
One-uppers are dudes that Shiloh, you went black again. One-uppers are dude where you'll be like, yeah, like, you know, I had a crazy hard day. Like, I had 3 papers. And they'll be like, oh, this one time.
Oh, dude, I had 5 papers
Right.
today, man.
Right.
You don't even know my
That
day.
made me so mad.
I hate a one-upper.
If anything, I'm a 3-upper. I like the 3-up people.
Matt, when you go to class, are you going to be like actually actively acting in school? No, you went black, Shiloh.
Yeah, I would have to do actual like shows and stuff.
Yo,
Are you an
Glenn,
actor?
want to go somewhere?
I'm going to do now.
Hold on, go fast. Glenn, want to go somewhere? Want to go somewhere? Other people's opinions matter. Go to another stream. Moving on.
Dylan, bro, with the
How
2.
you doing? That's my thing. Okay. Matt, so when you go into theater class, you're gonna be like actively acting in the class.
Maybe not
Or should we
like
go
specifically.
theater production?
I mean, like they'll have like shows and stuff, and I'll have to read monologues and like
Give us a monologue right now.
Yes. Monologue.
Godfather monologue.
Godfather. No,
The opening scene. Come on. Everybody knows it.
I don't know it.
Say you come to me. That's so horrible, but
You come to me. And
you gotta put the tongue right there.
you come to me in your time of need, and I always deliver.
That's great. Godfather's a great movie.
No, not bad. If you gave me 15 minutes to get into character, I could probably do like a really elite, like, you know, I have to get into character. I got to keep seeing it, and then I'll be able to come out and, you know, I could be a great fucking mafioso boss, dude. I really could. Anyway.
I mean, you're around there, aren't you? Like in the home of it,
What do you mean?
New York, the home of
This is so-
the
The
mafia.
The mafia isn't really Italian anymore.
But back when The Godfather was made,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
talk about that. New York.
She came in here. She heard we were talking about New York. She dropped the New York.
Exactly right when I heard that.
Everybody be quiet. Raise your hand. What do you got for us? Bring it.
Wait, what?
What do you got? You raised your hand. What do you got? We're going to give you the stage. What do you got for us?
Well, I can sing.
You want to
I
sing?
mean, everybody can sing.
Matt,
Sing me a lullaby.
Okay, sing something.
You want me to sing something?
Yeah, everyone can sing, huh?
Oh, look at this.
Sing.
I don't want another pretty face. I don't want just anyone to hold. I don't want
No, stop. We're going to do a sing-off. Don't tease.
I can't sing.
Here we go.
Not you. We're going to be the judges. 2 judges.
Wait, which one was the one that said everybody can sing?
The one above you. The one that's he's going to be taking you on. We're going to have a sing-off.
Stripes?
Stripes.
Yeah.
All right. Stripes.
Some fucking Blue's Clues.
No, you're gonna be B. He's gonna be 6. You're gonna be
Cole.
palm tree.
First off, I'm not
You
going
can
to
call me Cole.
I'm saying it because you're hats.
I know that. But there is another 6 in the chat. I'm going to be Sally. Is that okay?
Selling.
Sally.
Okay.
What is it? Can you say it just so I know you got it?
So.
Sally.
His name is Celery.
It's not that hard to say.
Yeah, just it's Sally.
Selling.
Sally.
With the C.
Sally. Yes, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Here's the first question. Are they going to sing the same song, or are we going to let them both just sing the best they got?
Well, if they sing their own song, she's probably going to pick a female song. He's probably going to pick a male song.
We're both going to do the best they got. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
But here's the thing. We need to approve of the song because I don't like hearing people sing songs I don't know. So make it a song that's somewhat in there. Matt's getting ready to go, dude. So what do you want to sing?
What if it's a song that relates?
Just anything that people would know.
Well, it depends because everybody's music choice is different.
Spit some ideas out.
You understand the clip? Just something that people would generally know.
Well, I'm just the type of person that likes everything, but it's like one song that I want to do. I don't know every single song by her, but I just like the one song just because it relates.
So just throw some songs out, and we'll just be like,
yeah.
okay.
What's the song?
It's Piece by Piece by Kelly Clarkson.
Okay, I think everybody knows that song.
Can you? How does it go?
It's like, oh shit.
Oh, that's all.
Can you break away, Kelly Clarkson? You're a judge, Katie. I already told you. You're a judge.
So is that you all know that song?
Can you do Breakaway or no? Out of the darkness and into the sun.
Not do what it takes to
Don't tease. Okay, good.
I heard a little bit of both of them, and they're both really good so far. So I'm like, oh my god.
Okay. All right, who's gonna go?
I'll let him go first.
I'm gonna flip.
Long socks.
wait.
I'll let him
All
go
right,
first.
fair.
I'm flipping a coin.
Ladies first. That's how this works.
Tails.
B, call it in.
Exactly.
The okay?
No, I'm just kidding.
Call it.
Tails.
It's ladies first. That's how this works.
You get to pick who goes first.
I'll go with.
Oh, you're gonna go first. Okay.
Sounds nervous. Oh, no pressure or anything. This is only on live stream.
I'm pretty well on live stream.
All right, cool.
Lower the music a little bit, please.
I can see it fully from the side of your past. I tried 1,500 miles to see you. I begged you to want me, but you didn't want to. But piece by piece, he collected me above the ground. You abandoned things. I need to sit up on. By piece, he filled the holes that you burned in me. At 6 years old, no, he never walks away. He never asks for nothing. He takes care of me. 'Cause he loves me, piece by piece. He stole my faith. What a man can become, the Father could say.
Sorry, you cut me.
And all of your words fall flat. I made something of myself, and now you want to come back. But your love that inside me has to be real. Back then I didn't have anything you needed, so I was weightless. But piece by piece, he collected me above the ground. You abandoned things. Piece by piece, he filled the holes that you burned in me. 6 years old, no, he never walks away, never asks for money, takes care of me, 'cause he loves me, piece by piece, he restored my faith, when a man can be kind, my father could stay. Piece by piece, piece by piece, I fell far from the tree. I will never leave her like you left me. She will never have to wonder her way, 'cause unlike you, I'm gonna hurt her first, you know. Never walk away, never break her heart, take her peace, let her part. Piece by piece, you restored my faith, and a man can be kind, the father could stay.
Thank you, B. Cole, do you have anything?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
cry.
I just got
That
you.
was Great.
Thank you.
Which one did you send it to?
Your Instagram link
I got it.
in the chat.
Shit.
All right, so oh man, that was. Well, what's the? All right, wait.
I didn't get it.
The one in your bio.
I didn't get either one. I looked at both.
I requested a follow and I just DM'd you. Unless.
Oh, seaweeds.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. So let's give the judges a moment. I received KT's score. I have my score. The way we're going to do it is we're going to come against each other. We're not going to do overall score. It's going to be each person, and then we're going to see whoever has two judges or potentially unanimously. We're going to see what's going on. 10. It's out of 10, and it's to the nearest 10th. Let's get the judges to get their votes in. Okay. Matt, what would you like to sing today?
I don't know.
You seriously had that whole song to think of a song?
I'm kidding. No, I'm gonna do "Mercy" by Shawn Mendes.
Okay.
Okay, nice. Did you change your shirt?
Please, I had to.
You
I
did.
hated that shirt.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
This
I
is
love
my shirt.
I
This is
love
my
it.
singing shirt, okay?
Okay.
Freaking went to spring training. All right, this is
That's his lucky shirt.
my game shirt.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay. Whenever are you gonna go a cappella?
I'm probably gonna do acapella.
Really?
Okay.
Oh my
You don't even want
god.
instrumental. You really just want to let it go. It might help one track or guide you.
Hold on, No, I'm not gonna do that. Because I thought about it, I was like, I don't know all the lyrics by heart, but I can get it.
You can pull the lyrics. Even you could pull up the lyrics, maybe just play it in the background low, just to keep you on.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do.
I think acapella is going to be tough. All right, guys, you can feel free to DM me in the Instagram that Jada is posting and tell me your scores just to get involved. We can do an audience score and we can do a judge's score just in case they are different. But if you guys would like to vote, you guys heard B. You can DM me your score for B, and I'll do both an audience and a judge's score. The judges is the one that matters because that's the group that I'm in, and it's my broadcast, and that's how that works. So, good.
I'm just happy to be here.
All right, are you setting up?
Yeah, I got it set up.
You got your song ready?
Yep.
Okay, whenever you're ready. Stage is yours.
You got it on me. Don't even know your power. I stand 100 feet, but I fall when I'm around you. Show me an open door. You go and slam it on me. I can't take any more. And I'm saying, baby, please have mercy on me. Take it easy on my heart, even though you don't mean to hurt me. You keep tearing me apart. Would you please have mercy, mercy on my heart? Would you please have mercy, mercy on my heart. And I drive through the night just to be near you, baby. Heart open, testify. Tell me that I'm not crazy. I'm not asking for a lie, just that you're honest with me. My pride is all I got. I'm saying, baby, please have mercy on me. Take it easy on my heart, even though you don't mean to hurt me. You keep tearing me apart. Would you please have mercy, mercy on my heart? What is this doing? Okay. This literally just fucked up. I think this is a cover.
If you would like, you have a moment. If you want to finish. Hi, Plucked. Thank you for the invite. If you would like to, are you good? I think that was sufficient. If you would like to.
I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh shit.
But it's fine with me.
We had a sing-off. We just had a sing-off. By the way, guys, for those of you that don't know how Matt ended up on my screen, I saw Matt being a real gentleman to somebody in the chat. A gentleman that, was let's call it what's the correct term? I don't even know. Matt was being really nice, low in the chat, so I told him I want to bring him on, get him some fans. We put on like 25 fans for Mad Ready this broadcast. Who just popped in, yelled New York, and made her way onto the screen. Here we go. Gnaw what, Plugged? What are you talking about, Gnaw? So I'm waiting on the scores at this point in time.
I should have just rapped and just called it even. What I should have done, but
This song's gonna be in my head now.
There's one scores in. Okay.
That wasn't my greatest song that I could have done. I should have done.
Okay, here's what I can tell you. We have the results. Let's see if I got any audience scores submitted. I don't think anybody sent it in from the audience.
Hip-hop
Not related to you guys.
You know what's funny? You were right about the chat. Once you put it in the hands of the chat, it's a dark road.
Yeah, I know. Okay, guys, we don't have audience. We didn't get audience submissions.
Wait, tell me your score real quick.
Okay, we did get some audience submissions. Hold on. Here we go. So we're going to start. I'm going to tell you. No, you can't. If you have to DM me your score. So we're going to start with the judges, okay?
Wait, DM me your score for him.
Okay.
I'm
going to tell you up front. This is a split decision.
What?
Yes.
Shit.
We have a split decision, okay? It is 2-1. We have a split decision. There was no deviation in the scores greater than 1. The scores were no further than 1 apart, okay? The scores were as followed. We talked off camera about what standard to hold them to, and we were taking into account that like a 10 you'd have to be a fucking celebrity, you'd have to be Whitney Houston. So don't be offended by the rankings, by the scores. We have. Let me confirm on
Reveal the judges' names. That'd be hilarious.
You want to do the names?
Why not? This is
okay. From Cole Renshaw.
Renshaw.
Yeah. Sorry, my mouse
Okay.
my mouse got slipped up. We have a 7 for B, and we have a 6 for Matt.
Okay.
KT3, we have a 7 for B, and we have a 7.4 for Matt. And
Way to go, Big Sox.
for the final decision, we have a 7 from me and a 6 for the other to declare the winner of this sing-off.
Oh my god.
B. Congratulations.
I knew it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Split decision.
You know, and I'm just gonna call him Big Socks now because he's even got a B on his hat.
He's got to be on.
Can I just give my criticism to Matt? What I was looking for was that high note in the song. You know, like how he like hits that high note really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I knew the second that I did it the first time, I was like, shit. Because
If
I
you
knew.
would've-
Can I be honest with you as well, Matt? I think truly the worst note of the song was the last one. Your last line was probably the worst one you did.
But don't get it
See?
twisted, man. You were good. You were great.
I'm not saying that.
No.
I'm not saying.
No, I'm just giving. No, I'm just giving him reinforcement. You
Started
know.
a war.
Also, that should have been factored in. What was hard? I think you should have had the music playing.
Yeah.
I think hearing the music would have definitely amplified for the song.
See, when I started singing, like, as soon as I started singing, I knew I should have put Jesse McCartney in there. But I said Shawn Mendes because it was, like, the only thing that I could think of in my head.
Well, it was
What Jesse?
Beautiful Soul.
Yes.
Okay, if you would have sung "Leavin'" by Jesse McCartney, because I'm leaving, never to come back again. Everybody, Shiloh, are you in here? Rate me real fast, Shiloh. I don't want another 10 out of 10. Okay, so that makes me. Okay, we have a change up in the scoring. Shiloh,
Whoa.
as an adjunct,
Mhm.
is just entered in. I scored a perfect 10. B, I'm sorry. Matt, sorry. I win again. It's my stream.
It's your channel, so I wouldn't expect that. Any less?
I tried to be the most biased person I could.
But you both were really great. Like I don't know jack shit about music, but to me you were really great. So that's just my opinion on it.
Sounded nice. For me, B
Yeah,
was a
sounded
little more angelic, and maybe I have a stronger just like affinity for female voices. I'm not sure. Matt, you had a few points in there where it was, you had some nice, some vibrato might have been the word. I don't know. I am really thriving on this moment of getting to critique you guys on stream. Don't get me wrong. I don't. I want to continue to just make commentary and just have people be forced to listen to me. Anyway, let's.
Wait, you don't like critiquing people?
Oh yeah, you kidding me? I don't. I like control situations. If you haven't, that's.
Oh, I know. I've
covered a lot of my behavior on the platform.
I think I watched you long enough to understand that.
One girl called you Simon.
Beth, you called yourself a Seliho. I've never asked anybody to. You did it on your own. And by the way, the thing about calling yourself a Seliho is once you do it, it's reversible. So no matter what I do from here, it's permanent ink.
It's like a tattoo, face tat.
Thank you.
Looks like Big Stocks is mine now.
KT, can you add Beth to the list, please? Thank you.
You have a list?
KT keeps a list of she pretty much keeps my life.
The kill list.
One thing I gotta admit, you got some dedicated people up in here, man. Like for real. Like that's something I envy about you. You got that dedication, which is really nice to see.
You take a few names out of my broadcast and you take the fucking wind beneath my sails. I know it sounds dramatic, but I really mean that. If you pull a few key players out of here, it just the thing I always have is I have the luxury of knowing that even if there's no one in here, I'll still have a select group, and I'm content enough just with them. So everything above that is just added,
Yeah, exactly.
whatever. Just being able to have the fucking and I'll tell you something, that group gets bigger. It does as time goes on. Like people get added in and people get taken out. Not gonna name names.
I get that. That's just how life goes. You got friends and you lose friends. That's just how life goes in general.
Yes, that is true.
Why'd she say K? So where do we go from here now?
Oh God, how do we top this?
Why do I have to step? Oh, you're in the list.
It's something that I did earlier. I'm just kidding.
Chelsea's on a vacation far away.
Drop Cole, add me.
I'm around and
I knew that was coming.
So I'm not even gonna have to sing. I gave you a little tidbit. You're loved by the outfield. Shiloh stepped in. She would be a judge. She says 10 out of 10. So I guess the real winner here is me. Let's remember that. You got it exactly right, but you didn't particularly.
All right, I'll give you that.
Why am I'm not dropping Cole? Are you kidding me? Cole's fucking block here, dude.
Thank God I got nervous for a second. You never know with you, man. You're a
Oh,
wild
she
card.
was the one that was on here before, wasn't she?
All right, we're gonna flip a coin. Matt, B. Shiloh's got Matt. Who wants to call it? Whoever claims it first gets to call it.
You know what? I got a better one.
You see this
I'll do it
hatred towards
myself.
me, Sully? You see this?
Look, I got you.
How about I just make it easy and let Shy come in?
You could
Right
do
here.
or we can flip a coin and we could just create another climax.
Let's have some drama. Come on, this is dramatic. I love this.
B called the last one. Matt, call it in the air, please. The loser is going out and Shiloh's coming in.
All right, ready?
Bad flip. Call it in the air.
So I have one out here.
It's right here. You can't flip the coin.
Yeah, you can't do that. What the?
I could.
Call it. Wait, you gotta call it. Heads or tails?
Call it.
I
Make
got
the right choice.
You
Yeah.
gotta call it. I'm gonna flip it again. That one was heads. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna call it. Flip it and call it in the air.
tails.
Tails.
Heads.
You don't get a choice. What is that?
That's
Tails.
a tail.
That's tails.
B. Wait,
Yes.
who called tails?
I did.
You. B. You got to drop. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Drop. Drop.
Thank you for singing for us.
Wait. Don't go yet. Really, no. I enjoyed your singing, and I really appreciate you just coming on and singing. You didn't expect to come and sing. I put you on the spot. I just pulled you up. I got to make my fun. I got to poke my fucking jokes at you. I appreciate you.
Well, I had fun, and
You know
I'm probably going to be back, and I'm going to support you too, and
Appreciate that.
give you a shout out.
Let's
I
not
got
forget
you.
the most important thing here. It's important to be nice to each other, and it's important to have friendships, but it's also very important to support Sally. Remember that. That's what people like to take it away.
I love it.
Selfishness.
Well, it was awesome meeting you guys.
Oh, wait. Don't go yet. We have a change up. Amanda, will you sing right now?
Oh my God.
If Amanda's willing to sing right now, Matt, I'm gonna tell you I'm bringing on it, and we're gonna do like a battle of the stage, dude. It's gonna be one of those things.
I'm gonna be down.
If Amanda will sing, if not, I have to respect the flip.
I like how she got quiet real quick.
Oh, we got on the spot.
dude. Well,
Come on, Amanda.
fault.
When
Dude, Amanda,
opportunity knocks.
Whoa.
you got music.
Come
Round, Amanda.
If you got the music in your soul, pull it out. If not, we're moving on. You have 10 seconds. 10,
9,
9,
8,
8,
7.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. She'll pass. All right, B.
Oh,
Thank
man.
you. Appreciate you coming on. Got to respect the rules of the flip. If we do get a challenge to come on later and you're still in here, we'll do it again. Amanda, I don't know. This was a big moment.
Thank you for singing for us. I really appreciate that.
Me too.
Anytime.
Man, this was a big moment. This was the opportunity. B came right on the spot, put it down. I'm probably never doing another singing competition again. I might never ever do another singing competition again. This is it.
So I come back in.
I come back on here. I better have another singing competition. I want a rematch.
KT
I can't
wants
sing,
to-
but I can write poetry. That's about
Oh,
it.
that's I've heard KT sing. That's that'll be some what I would like to see a plucked daisy KT singing stream.
Ho, ho, ho.
That would be shit. Is Pluck still in here?
That would be like amazing.
Anyway, B, quit sucking up the limelight. Jeez, you lost. Quit being a
Hey,
sport.
I'm sorry. I'm just waiting for the words. I'm just in here for the conversation. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
He's like, I'm not even trying. I'm
It'll be
sorry.
my time to leave, okay? Here I go. Bye.
Michael James can't sing. No way. Bye, B.
That was
Jeez,
lovely. That was
freaking
lovely.
lingerer, man.
Kind of like me. I'm like a stinky fart that just doesn't go away.
Plucked. Pluck Daisy, would you be interested in doing a singing competition right now on the spot? Welcome back, Shiloh. Can you sing?
Hello. Me?
KT, whatever. Well, Plucked, would you sing anyway?
Cole can sing.
I cannot. I can just write poetry.
Just on vacation
In like the most
from
dramatic way.
around and talking it over.
I can sing in the shower where nobody can hear me.
I wanna say You know I like my girls a little bit older. I don't wanna lose your love. It's crazy how like I'm not even like I'm barely even trying. I'm still putting up perfect scores. Matt, take some motherfucking notes, dog, please.
I got you.
Someone silence Lexi, please.
6
Thank
out of 10. Ooh, I had the lighter for that. You know, the Eagles lighter.
Whoa. Thank you for the 50.
The fuck?
Somebody please take care of. You can talk. Right? Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hi.
Hi. All right.
Hello.
Let's cut that off, and then we'll come back to you.
Whatever.
Damn.
Got any more questions?
My video of me singing there, but I've been in the recording studio releasing rounds. Oh, you didn't come sing for me, and you plugged yourself. That is
Out.
that jaw hit the floor. That is a crime.
Sporty, don't expose me.
That's a felony.
Plug
Around here.
yourself comes strictly from people that stream. You can't be promoting your own shit if you don't come on the screen.
Exactly.
That's what it is. Matt put on fucking 25 fans, if at least, because he came on the stream, and I fucking.
I hadn't even promoted myself yet.
He didn't even promote himself yet. Matt, how about give us your best. Sell yourself to me.
Sell myself?
Sell yourself.
No, we're not gonna do all that.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not.
Yourself to me.
All right. I love selling myself to people. I'll sell my soul.
That sounds like something I'd say.
Astro Global. That's
Wow.
good.
I feel like Cole will be the perfect candidate then.
I can sell you, bro.
You got me?
Cole, listen, you're in a boardroom, an executive boardroom with all professional businessmen. Sell Matt to them.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So they say chivalry's dead.
You
But I don't
sorry,
believe it.
Amanda, sorry, I didn't mean to. Whatever, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding, Amanda. Go on.
Okay, so they say chivalry's dead. But if you met Matt, he would change your mind on that. He is a gentleman at heart. And not only is he a gentleman, but he treats everybody right, not just ladies, guys too. And as a little bonus, he can sing with a great personality. You know, he's not just all voice. He has the face to show. So, you know, I would suggest you fanning him up because he's just an amazing guy. And, you know, he has my pledge behind him, so put yours behind it too.
Thanks.
Shiloh?
Convincing.
Sell Matt.
So are you fucking kidding me? You can't put me on the spot like that. Thanks for being a fan.
Sold. Oh, you're
And
still.
I feel like, okay, honestly, I feel like if I just told people, like, it's Matt, like, hit him up, I think they would. I don't think I need to convince anyone. My word is good enough. Okay.
That's an interesting
Thank you,
conversation
sure.
I'm into now, because now you're saying that the message of the person delivering the message can do a different tactic. They don't have to actually sell them. They could sell them without selling them.
But what is it about Matt that I should be sold on, Shiloh?
It's none of your business, Cole. You're just trying to steal my business tactics. I see.
Whoa.
If she would have started selling Cole, the pitch would be dead, but she maintained true to character. If she would have started being like, well, he's great, then it would have been like, well, it's over then. Your whole thing is a lie. But she maintained image.
I can sell Shiloh too if you need me to. You
Hey.
know?
I'd like to see.
Only I get to sell Shiloh.
No, like I won't do it as good as you though. You know, it's your broadcast. I gotta respect the broadcast.
Everybody, we're gonna start.
Wait. Can we see who can sell me better, please?
Okay.
Because I want to hear
Oh, there you go.
Wait, did
Let's
you
go.
make a living selling things though?
I've never sold in my life. When I was a trader, I didn't sell. I
Oh.
I looked at charts and I found
All right.
buying and selling opportunities.
So you want me to
Well,
go
I haven't
first? I'm
seen all the
guessing.
comments.
Home field advantage.
Do you want me to go first or you?
Home field advantage. You're up.
All right. Well, just give me like 30 seconds. So
You got it. Take your time.
okay.
Do that. I'll play football. I'm great at multitasking.
Thank you, Heather.
Okay, I got it.
Aw, shit.
Has there ever been a day that it was so ugly outside and you just thought nothing can go your way? Well, obviously you didn't look Shiloh's way. She will brighten your day like no other. She is the sun rays that give you the vitamin D you need, or vitamin C you need. I don't know, whatever the vitamins the sun gives you. But she's more than that. You know, she is all the vitamins in the world and all the minerals, because she makes life more enjoyable. And she makes it all around better. So, you know, if you haven't already, fan up Shiloh, because she's not only great to look at, she's great to just be a part of in her broadcast, and she's a wonderful girl. So give her a shot, will you?
I understand what you're saying, Cole. But for me, it's more about, in a society so absolutely materialistic, you know, where people are so focused on image, and they see the girls in the magazines and they look at women and they just objectify them. Yeah. Shiloh, you get an onion. It goes a little deeper, okay? You get the beauty and the personality. And I couldn't help but feel as though you reduced Shiloh to nothing more than her appearance. And shame on you, Cole, because in all actuality, Shiloh is not just a beautiful girl, but a beautiful person. And you failed to acknowledge throughout that whole speech the beauty that lies as you peel the onion back.
Well, Sully, let me tell you this, okay? So Shiloh, I agree with what you were saying there. Like, I may have missed the point, but I was just trying to make it to the broader statement that, you know, there's more that meets the eye. You know, the eye is in the beholder, and you got to check her out first and get to know her, see what's deeper inside. You know how diamonds are made? Diamonds are made under pressure. And I think with all the pressure in the world, Shiloh is a diamond beneath the coal.
Quirky, cute, intelligent, just a few of the words that embody the persona that is Shiloh, okay? I live in New York City. I see beautiful girls all the time, but time and time again, I fail to get the essence that I capture with Shiloh. The well-rounded individuality, the ability to both be herself and relate to the person she's talking to. Shiloh is like a mirror. She receives your energy, she accepts it, and she gives that back to you. She brings it right back around. You're talking to somebody that's so emotionally intelligent, that she can curtail how she approaches somebody on an individual basis. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
I agree. You know, Shiloh is one of a kind, you know, just a spectacle to the eye. Like Haley's comment, you know, you're only going to see that once in a lifetime. And this girl is a once in a lifetime girl. You know, not only is she beautiful, but she has a beautiful personality. There's so much more to her than you need to know. Like, it's amazing. Like, there's nothing I can say.
I'm a little bit upset when you threw out once in a lifetime, because we're not just dealing with a once in a lifetime girl. We're dealing with a once in eternity girl here, okay? I've met this girl personally. I've had the conversations. I've spoken to her on the phone. She's got beautiful hair, volume, wonderful. Her style, perfect. Lips, wonderful. Eyes, face, everything. But then, more importantly, when you peel the skin back and do a little surgery on that brain, boy, is it a beautiful one. The way she thinks, the way she processes, I get butterflies thinking about it every single time. What a wonderfully essenced individual.
Well, we can keep this going all day.
So
I'm just gonna forfeit.
Keep it going. I don't mind.
I didn't expect a response.
I'm enjoying this part. You know,
I'm like, who's gonna back down first, man?
The thing I was doing was I was just taking what you were saying and then just one-upping you, so that it was a natural. If you're saying, "Oh, she's once in a lifetime," I'm just like, "Oh, well," you could have come back and been like, "Oh, well, she's once in a," you know what I mean?
Millennium. But
that was
what you did first. You tried to shame me a little bit. I realized that, so I'm like, I can't disagree or agree with that. But
thank you for the 400s and thank you for the 50 Sanders. Also, the other thing is, home field advantage is big there.
Yeah, because you get a feed off what I said first.
Huge. I get to just take what you say, pick it apart.
I've seen that once. But first, I wasn't saying her beauty was like just.
You didn't say any of that, Cole. I completely just manipulated it to make you look like you said that. I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was fun. I had fun doing that. I'm like, if I do this one more time, this isn't going forever, man.
Shiloh was just like new segment. Please make this a segment. Please make this a segment.
Matt, what do you think about this?
I'm gonna say y'all were getting at it with each other. I was seeing more of Cole's side at first, but then
But hopefully you've seen through the manipulation, man.
Manipulation?
I didn't see through the manipulation. That was a problem.
You don't agree with the things I said about Shiloh? You're reducing
No, I agree, but you twisted my words.
inside and out. That's manipulation.
I agree, but to say I shamed her when I was just giving her compliments.
I'm just saying you completely neglected to address the personalities that make her unique. You reduced her to just a mere.
I was getting to that. You just did.
It's already over.
Everybody loves Shiloh. She's just a pile of flesh, right, Cole? Oh,
Damn.
This is fun.
Wait,
Right?
you guys,
No, I'm just a pile of
Jada,
flesh, okay?
again for Jada.
And Matt's cool.
No, yeah, out of all that, no, that's cool.
Hey, I sold you first, man.
That is true.
Now it's over. Thank you, Cole, for the segment. Thank you,
Oh,
Shiloh.
amazing. I could do that anytime.
That must have been very stressful. That must have been very stressful for you to have to hear those things said about you. I'm sure you're all spun up about it, and probably very upset at Cole for that objectification.
I mean, who wouldn't be? Come on,
Do I
it's
get
me.
to tell you guys who I thought did better or not?
Obviously, the winner is.
Okay,
Don't
you
even
wanna
say
know
it
the
because
reason?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought Cole did very well. I think the home field advantage just was.
Yeah, I didn't.
Well,
See,
here's the thing. Cole doesn't know me very well. You know me better than he does. I didn't say you won.
I'm just saying.
I know.
I was
But
about to
Cole
make
did
that
very
point.
good for what he knows, which is very little.
Shiloh,
That's
I'm
not-
saying that the reason why I think people, with all due respect, might be a little looking short is you just gave me 2 10 out of 10s on Your Love by the Outfield. And I think some people may disagree with that, even though me and you know it to be true. So they might say your credibility is, a little shot. We both know it to be the best
Well, I
opinion.
just explained my reason, so they can take it or leave it.
Yeah, take it or leave it. Matt, you want to jump in? You want to make a Shiloh pitch?
Do it, Matt. Go for it.
No, Matt's not.
What's up with
You might
Matt's not
surprise yourself.
lying.
Be genuine. You might surprise yourself.
Yeah, show her chivalry's not dead, man.
No, Silver is dead to me. I'm just kidding.
I just told you on that. You're making me look bad, man. Come on.
Cole's out there going out on a limb for you, and you're just like shutting him down cold.
Damn. Well, guys, I'm wrong. So all credibility lost. So Sully won.
No, not okay. That is not entirely true. I just, I don't know how to explain it. Like that's why I don't do like any telemarketing shit like that because I know damn well I can't do
Telemarketing?
it.
You called us telemarketers?
Nigga, no, I'm not saying like okay. Now you're trying to manipulate me, Cole. We're gonna start this
You
shit.
just said telemarketers.
No, we're gonna start this shit. Shut up.
Oh, now disrespect is
Because
coming
the
in.
way
Okay.
y'all were saying y'all gonna sell her out, that's basically telemarketing. If you think about it.
KT, you should have been
In a
incredibly pissed.
I think of it like selling like Steve Jobs, like presenting the iPhone, to people who know nothing about it, and trying to sell people who know nothing about a product. It's kind of hard. People need to know Shiloh more.
Well, I don't know if that will at all. But,
Yo, Vic, you a bad girl, Vic. You a bad girl. Something like that.
Oh my God.
Oh, Breeze, babe. Yeah, wrong one, dude. She probably actually silenced you too.
What she said? Wait.
You don't really come for a mod, especially a mod as well established as KT3 in her own broadcast. That's a quick way to catch a silence. There's not even anything I can do about that. She's her own person.
All right, Matt. Let's make it easier on you. Sell us on Sully.
I'm silly. Okay. So you saw how quick I looked at my TV. No,
Interesting.
so for the first time that I saw him, I saw him come in my broadcast today through JJ. I think that's his name.
Oh, JJ's a man. I love him. Like, just seeing you with him, Sully, it's like awesome.
Thank you.
And I treated Silly like I treated JJ. I treated him like he was an eagle, like he was somebody new. And then I was getting all this nice feedback. I never got as much nice feedback as I got from him or anybody from today. So other than my friend Gary, so I gave him hella props for that. And I don't know, he seems like he's a really nice guy that from what I can see, and like.
Shout out KT3. KT3 did something too.
Oh yeah, I know KT3 did something. KT3 like made me cry. But we're not talking about KT3. We're talking about.
You said enough, Cole. I appreciate the words. You don't have to. It feels a little weird.
I'm Cole.
Sorry.
You're sold.
You said enough, Cole.
I don't think I said that.
Some people
Shiloh,
would say
what did you say?
but I did not say that. But some people would.
No, I think I might have said that's cold. Or
Did you say cold?
Or cold, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody please silence Cole. Please.
I'll do it myself.
All right.
Bye, guys. I'm just joking.
You took out.
Shut up, okay? Let the man speak.
AT, you took out Breeze Babe, huh? Dunzo. Hi, Amanda. Thank you for the 10. Yeah, Breeze Babe. That's what happens, man. You came for the wrong one. Said, little bitch, you can't fuck with me.
And Sally, that was really fun. Not gonna lie.
Thanks. Jenna Marie, are you in here? Jenna Marie, comment if you're in here.
Shiloh froze.
God damn it.
Oh, she's back.
Woo! Paige is here. Hi, Paige.
I'm back. My apologies.
Wait, Matt, can I just...
Oh my God, guys. I can literally mold Jenna's dreams in her subconscious. Selly in a Speedo. Selly in a Speedo. Selly in a Speedo. You are seeing Selly in a Speedo. He has a hammer dong. Hammer dong for Selly in a Speedo. You're on a beach and you see Selly. Selly in a Speedo with a hammer dong. She's going to wake up tomorrow. She's going to be like,
What the fuck is he doing?
I'm not at the beach.
I'm at the beach.
Oh,
Wish I was at the beach.
Shaya's got an overload of commentary from me, okay?
Last week was actually my first time at the beach.
Really? So when did you get out of the dungeon you were trapped in?
My parents. And then I lived on my own. Wasn't able to after a while because my phone was being stupid. Wasn't able to after a while because I couldn't afford living $800 a month in my own apartment by myself.
Hey, Leslie.
I'm sorry, I missed you. That sounded serious. What did you say?
Yeah, I used to live in a place that was like $600 to $800 a month where I was living, and it was like for 3 people, and I was the only one that paid for everything, so I had to leave.
What does that have to do with you never going to a beach?
Last week I actually was with just somebody for spring break, and they just invited me to come down to his beach house.
What beach did you go to?
I went to Mobile, which was in
Alabama.
Wait, no, I'm not understanding that.
Yeah.
You said you've never been to a beach, you said, right?
Right.
And then
you said in what dungeon?
Rent, and I didn't. Where's?
No, because you said what dungeon I came from.
Oh, you were responding to the dungeon.
Yeah.
I was a little confused
Thank you,
too.
Shai.
Sorry. I was so confused.
Yes, I'm actually from
Maybe
Bama.
as a mod. When she gets reinforcement for the little things. KT gets held to an elite modding standard as
What
well.
are jiggiest fellas? What does that mean?
You're a jiggy. So my broadcast is home. Like if you go around to a bunch of broadcasts, the cutest chicks are all here. That's a fact. I get the cutest chicks in here, and I get the jiggiest fellas, the fellas that got jig. If you got jig and you're a fella, you're probably going to be found in Sally's broadcast. Hence, jiggiest fellas, cutest chick.
Makes sense. Okay.
OJW a jiggy fella, whether you think so or not. It doesn't matter because I get to pick and choose who's a jiggy fella and who's not. Same, just like Fossils. It's Fossils 2.0, jiggy fellas. I get to pick. If you want to know if you're a jiggy fella or a cute chick, just fucking hit me up, and I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Cole's like,
Good comment.
I can see his face is like, interesting.
I gotta define jiggy fella. Jiggy fella is a jiggy fella is a fellow with jig. You know, Cole, you want to elaborate on that?
Okay, so jig. You have a face.
Yeah.
If you have a face, you qualify.
Well, let me follow up and give more It's a person. A jiggy fella is a person with excessive jig. You know, that's oozing just jig.
Just dripping it.
Jig. Like there's jig here, there's jig
like,
here, there's just jig kind of.
There's jig right here and
fishing jig.
Okay, no.
I like the fish.
What is
I
fishing?
like the fish, but
Some people really like
or the one with the lady. What does that mean?
Is that a cougar?
Said little bitch, you can't fuck with me if you want to. It's expensive. I wish a D would come in and drop a gift on me right now.
Hey, speak it into existence.
It worked last time.
but you're not older than me.
D. Sally in a Speedo with a hammer dong and a big gift. D. Hammer dong, big gift. Sally in a Speedo. Come drop a gift.
Can you put your hands over your mouth so I just know when you're done? Cole wants the vision. I can live without it.
You're going to have a great dream tonight, Cole.
It might be a nightmare, man.
Walking around. Oh. Where's Speedo? Sally.
No! Then I was sleep paralysis, bro.
Astro. That content is not relatable to me. Yo, Vic, let me tell you something. I'm trying to find me a woman that's gonna look like you when she's doing when I'm not gonna release a woman's age, but when she's in your circumstance, when she has your condition, as in being old.
Shit, bro. J-Dub, thank you for the 50
Damn.
Fucking
Just damn.
Vic is a hot mama. Vic is a hot mama. We've all
How many?
Hot mom. Oh my god.
My mom's email address. Well, I shouldn't say that. Never mind.
Where did that come into play?
Nah, you said hot mom, and it just reminded me of my mom's email address.
The grandma condition.
Oh, I'm gonna ask you a question, and it's something that got DM'd to me. It's from
Shiloh?
Jacob Sartorius. He said Jacob Sartorius. He's watching on his low key. He wants to know if your mom's hot.
What? What'd you say?
Nothing. I think
Exactly.
I got it.
Heard that enough as a kid, bro.
Oh, really? There's one friend of mine that had the hottest mom, and I would have
Hey,
never.
at least
He had to listen to it a lot.
here. Just because my mom's feeling good about herself, I'll show you.
Hi, boo. When you said "Hey, boo," were you talking to me or Cole?
No, you. And then she said hi to me. She said, "Oh my god, Cole."
I can't tell. I don't know if am I boo? I want to
Definitely you. Definitely you, not me.
You're sure of that?
I'm 100% sure. Not
Okay.
a doubt in
I'm
my mind.
21. I'm the youngest.
Knows you. She's been here a few times. My mom is hot too.
Mine's not.
Hello. How you doing in the bottom right, girl? Good.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. Listen, I'm gonna. There's a, little, good job. A little.
All right, I'm gonna show her for a second, okay?
We'll check in with you again in
Wait, I am gonna be leaving soon. Just a heads up. So like in 5 minutes, I'll probably drop. So.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Shut up.
Sally, it's gonna be okay, man.
It's gonna be okay, bro.
Dude, take it easy, man. It's gonna be okay.
Dude,
You know what? This is.
it's not that hard, man. You're gonna be okay.
I feel so bad.
Stupid.
Sally, you're not stupid. Stop.
I love the effect I have on men. It's so great.
Get out of
Oh god, dude.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
Happy thoughts, man. Happy thoughts.
Cole's mom?
Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, man. That was good. But fuck you.
You repeat just like that? Are you kidding me?
Oh. Damn.
Hey, that's my mom you're talking about.
It's me who got replaced, Cole. Are you kidding?
My mom has
about
7
you?
kids, and she looks like
What
that.
about me?
Yo, you know what I found out from talking to other broadcasters? People are really there's broadcasters that are lower in like the ranks of like you know that like whatever like are just like fucking I guess just you know not whatever not getting likes and shit whatever you want to fucking call it, and they were like they're very interested in level. Level means a lot.
Oh, definitely not me.
I've heard a lot of people talk about like, oh, I'm just trying to get to my next level. I'm just trying to, and I've always been like what? Why does that like? What's the difference between 50, 40, 60, 30? Does it matter? Like, I don't see the, yeah, I agree, Heather. I agree. I don't see any, I'm not talking about fans. I'm talking about, KT.
Am I fanning you? I should fan you.
Would we be able to get Kate 7 fans this broadcast? What's up, Mason?
6.
You fanned her?
Yeah, she needs 6 now.
Sweet. We're at 6. Can we get 6 more fans? Fan KT for a surprise from Shiloh.
Wait that 5.
Oh, wait.
Who we fanning? KT3.
KT3.
Drop those big gifts. Big.
That's not why I fanned her.
Big gifts. Big gifts. Yeah.
Like, are you talking about like the gifts
Don't
as
be
in the
disgusting.
pictures that move?
No, just
Not the GIFs? GIFs?
no, not the gifs.
Oh.
Big, so big. They're so big.
Not itty bitty. But as you were saying about the level, man, that never made sense to me. Like, I never cared about the level. I only freak out about levels if I see over 100. Like, that's crazy to me. Over 100 is, like, insane. But
We were talking to a broadcaster earlier, and he was like, yeah, like, you know, there's no traffic. He was, like, pushing long hours. He's like, I'm just trying to get to the next level. And I think in their head, like, level means closer to partnership, when in reality.
Yeah, they did.
well, I think you get more coins. Every time you level up, you get coins, and they just want to probably give 10 likes to people. That could be one
You get points
concept.
from leveling up. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
you get like thousands of coins every level.
So you remember when when you and I both first started, they actually did go by level.
I don't think so.
He levels up from just fucking straight. She's
They
never.
did when I started.
Maybe.
KT, what's the most?
They did when I started. Then they started with this new crap
Welcome,
that they got
KT.
now.
Do you mean level? Yeah, did you mean the badge system or
Why are
the?
you talking to me in third person? J-Dub, I'm right here, and I know your level. I meant level next to your name. You could. We talk. I read almost every one of your comments. You could just literally ask me.
I earn all my levels from broadcasting.
Yeah, I don't care about coins either or level. Doesn't matter. I just spam 10s on fucking Shiloh and a few other people. I didn't hear you.
Ooh! You see your face?
What was the question? Oh, what was the most coins you ever had?
100,000.
100,000, yeah.
I've had like 280.
1,000?
Yeah, idiot.
Oh, dur.
That was a funny dirt there.
Sorry, I tend to get that way sometimes.
Shit.
Hey Matt, you're really cool. And so you're cool too. Cole, you're cool too.
Who's cooler? Let's do a competition. Put on your coolest face, Matt.
My coolest face?
Oh, that was not cool, Sally. What the fuck is that? You look like a creeper, bro. Like a fucking. You look like the guy from Family Guy that's like popsicles, the popsicle guy.
Let me try again.
Herbert the pervert.
Yeah. Oh no.
Wait. No, let me try again.
Shiloh, you want to pitch in on this? What's going on here? That was like semi cool.
That one is a 10 out of 10. The other two were 9s.
But the what you did with your lips towards the end, like sort of lost it a little bit.
What about a little bit of this? What if I do a little GIF?
That's real cool, bro. You're just being yourself. I like it.
You know, it is. That probably was the coolest one.
That was by far.
Okay, your turn, Cole. Do you
I
wanna
got
talk
nothing.
shit?
This is my coolness, bro. This is my
This is
coolness.
all I got.
Like it or hate it, this is me.
I got a question for Matt. If you answer it right, okay. I'm going to ask you a question that I think is very, very fair, okay? I'm going to put you on the spot. Today, you, as far as I'm concerned, listen, I never put on that many fans in a broadcast. You had a solid fucking day. Now it's time to put you to the fucking test. We're putting everything on the line, okay? This is
All right.
you will have to drop if you don't answer this question correctly. I think it's very fair and it's subjective. I want you to think about it. It is in reference to a pop culture song that was very popular. And the question for you, Matt, is what's cooler than being cool? No one else. No one in the chat say anything. Matt, what's cooler than being cool? If you know the answer, press 1 in the chat.
You said
Thank you,
pop culture?
If you know the answer, put 1 in the chat. If we don't get a bunch of 1s, I'll consider it unfair.
2. I don't know.
Okay, Rias, you said it's part of pop culture, right? Or a song.
Unbelievable. Wow. All right, I'll take it back, Matt. I thought everybody was going to know it. What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold.
Ice cold.
All right. Now, ladies,
I haven't heard that song forever.
I'll break it down for you in just a few seconds. Let me some sugar. I am your neighbor. Here we go. Now shake it.
Damn. I've heard Outkast in forever.
Shake it. Shake it like a puller. I can't believe you guys didn't know that. I thought everybody would know that.
Amateur.
J-Dub needs a beer.
Here you go. It's almost empty, but I'm going to finish it.
I'm going to go because
I'm gonna have a drink.
Finish getting ready. Listen to me.
Oh, I'm coming. Hold on.
Patience, Shiloh, patience.
Wait, why you gotta be like that, though?
Me? Oh, no.
No, I'm talking about...
Listen, my friend is here, so I'm leaving. I have something to say.
Friend?
I told you I was leaving.
You have friends?
One.
I thought I'm your friend, dude. What?
How are you going to replace them like that?
You mean like real life friends? Like friends like in person? Like you see each other and you talk like face to face?
Whoa, I thought they were
Sometimes
extinct.
she's visiting from
I
school,
don't
but
think
not really.
they exist anymore.
Listen,
What
she's
is that?
outside and I don't have pants on, so I have to go finish getting ready. But I'd like to say something to each and every one of you, okay?
Hold on. I'm trying to. Oh my God, I can't just.
Anyways, Matt, it was really nice to meet you. You're very kind.
Wait
And
for it.
I appreciate you. Cole, you suck. Sully, you look really nice today.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. That's love.
What
like that.
what did you do to her, man? Hello, Jack.
I'm just myself, man. Like it or hate it, it's me.
I need a beer. All this shit, I need a beer.
Hey, Shaq.
You know what I want really bad?
More alcohol?
Yeah.
No fucking way, bro.
Thanks.
Oh,
There's still a burrito. There's still a burrito in here. You want it?
I want Taco Bell. Te quiero.
No.
Take it. Sully, take it.
I
Taco
don't.
Bell is like 2 minutes from my house.
Oh wait,
Just
you
go
actually
in.
didn't even eat it.
Yeah, it's a 5-layer burrito.
You've been sitting this whole time and you didn't dig into that?
I ate the other stuff.
Dude, I'm gonna share?
We had the box for the past 3 hours. Hey, food is food, no matter how old it is.
I disagree on that one, especially fast food.
Hey, if it doesn't kill me,
Yeah.
I'm alive. So,
KT, you sent me a pizza?
Little Caesars probably.
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars are nasty, man.
A pizza for me?
Okay, so the best pizza I've ever had was in New York City, in New York, by far.
If you go, I probably know the place.
Was it Long Island? What's the islands around? Like, there's Long. Yeah, it was Long Island. A joint off Long Island. I don't know exactly,
Okay, Jersey.
but it was.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Domino's is pretty dope. But I guess that's
You've never been to New York, man.
Oh, okay. I would say that just might be my Domino's in.
Dude, I'm a margarita guy. I like my pizza thin crust, fresh mozzarella, cheese, a little basil, no toppings whatsoever. Maybe I could do like a little arugula, and maybe like some a little bit of sausage, maybe. But I really like my shit just straight margarita.
Too sweet. It's too sweet for me, margarita.
Margarita. It's got to be a good sauce.
I can't. You see, I have a problem eating tomatoes because it's acidic, and I have like acid reflux bad, and like my stomach's really messed up. So,
Damn.
yeah.
Can you drink?
Yeah.
I feel like alcohol is bad for like acid reflux.
Well, it's weird. It's like I ate this really spicy food. It was like a box of spicy stuff, and it fucked up my stomach so bad.
How spicy was it?
It was chili pepper spicy. Ghost pepper, my bad. Ghost pepper.
Oh yeah, hell no, that fucks everybody up.
And I had to get a colonoscopy and an endoscope from it, bro.
Wow. I hate Chicago pizza. I eat very spicy food, so that's like actually kind of concerning to me. When I go to Thai food, I tell them to, dude, I have left Thai food restaurants bawling.
I used to love spicy food.
Like literally like fucking tears, just like, like actually like it would look like I just like had to encounter something miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can really like I've had some curry dishes that make me fucking cry. Throwback Thursday to the duck. Which one? The time? Oh, so one time I was on the phone. I was talking to KT, and I went into a place in like the Chinatown in Queens to go pick up a duck. And I was on I went to go order it, and I was at the register, and in my head I was just kind of like ding dong ching, ding 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 dong dong.
Did you say it out loud?
But I was doing it like I was kind of in my own headspace, and like literally then I just looked at the guy and he was just like staring at me, just like.
Was he about to throw like a machete at you or something?
Yeah, can I have one full duck? I wasn't even doing it to be like patronizing or like I was just like in my head.
Yeah, it was innocent.
But he was probably in his head just like, yeah. KT was like, dude, what are you doing? And I was kind of like, yeah, that was really bad.
Isn't foie de gras duck?
Foie gras it's
or whatever how you say it.
They force feed the duck to like make it get super fat. Like it's it's like an unnatural way. Yeah, I used to eat foie gras and I stopped just because when I really explained it's like a forced duck liver fattening. I've had it before.
Never had it.
Damn.
Whatever.
I want to eat some grass-fed, like some grass-fed, like free-roaming meat.
That's one thing that I do go, like, I'll go above and beyond for is spending money on meat. Because I think that, like, eggs, meat, shit like that, like, it's worth, you know what I mean? Instead of getting, like, I don't know, people buy, like,
free eggs.
Yeah. I just think that, like, buying your food is, like, it's important to eat, like, I think there's value to, like, organic and.
But then again, you gotta love a quick fast food burger every once in a while.
Oh, are you kidding? Oh, absolutely. Oh, trust me, I'm by no means advocating against that. Have you ever had an Impossible Burger? They say it's like a veggie burger that like bleeds.
I never eat like vegetarian, like veggie burgers.
KT3, the nasty hottie, always got your back. KT3, Wiggles Tatas.
Every time I see the name Leroy,
I like Shake Shack.
Well, I've had In-N-Out, and In-N-Out's overrated, I think.
I agree the first time I had it, but I've been craving In-N-Out so bad since I fucking came back here. Like, I think about it sometimes. Like, I want a fucking double so bad.
Animal style?
No, I don't do animal style. I don't like onions.
Yeah. But you just... Oh, my God.
Oh, no. Oh. What have I done?
Oh, no.
Screams to the heavens.
You better start eating onions now.
I know.
But then that would like repel everybody. So
I don't think anybody else picked up on that. It was just like.
Now you get it?
No, I didn't. I wasn't paying attention at the time. I was trying to read the comments.
Did anybody? Well, now they probably do. I don't think anybody would have gotten it. Like, what's up, yo?
Yes, now see Leroy. Every time I see the name Leroy, I think of Leroy Jenkins from WoW. World of Warcraft.
Lee? Oh, yeah.
All right, time's up. Let's do this, chumps. Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, that's so funny.
I used to play WoW so much, man. I'm a giant nerd.
I never got into any of that shit.
Good. It's a waste of fucking
it's
time.
Okay, I was just you.
See, my friends and I played League of Legends.
I suck at League of Legends.
I quit playing that, and now I'm playing Apex Legends.
Hi.
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 What's up,
Hiya.
skinny girl?
Nothing much.
You like that name?
What name?
Singy girl?
Sure.
That's a good name.
Or would you rather me call you by your name, Amanda?
I don't care. Whatever.
Or your middle name Powers or last name Music.
That's actually just my stage name.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
See, don't believe everything you read off the internet.
How long have you been on you now?
It's actually Messer, not Powers.
Well, thank God mine's Matt K. Milner, and that's my actual name. So, that plus, I was a boring piece of shit. when I
That's not
started.
something you're gonna find out once you start broadcasting. Like Cole, I don't know why. Like, I had my actual name fucking like found and then released. Like, I didn't fucking.
Because I'm a nobody, bro. I'm going to stay that
What do you
way.
mean? Dude. You're saying that now because you're not as active, but at the time you were as in the fray as anybody. Hold on, let's give let's give our guests fair.
When you were at Takeover Network.
Yeah.
We have Amanda Powers on the stream. Amanda, how old are you?
I'm 21.
21. You're a singer,
Yes, I am.
and where are you from? The South,
Texas.
Texas. Okay, I heard a little bit of the draw. What kind of music are you saying? Don't say country.
I sing country.
Sweet. I like a good old classic country song every once in a while.
Wait, don't say country. She straight up said, I say country. He goes, oh, shit.
Can you do like? Do you sing like? No, you don't. Girls don't sing Johnny Cash. What do you do? Any soul?
Yeah, she got the voice for it.
Do you sing soul? Hi, Elise.
Oh,
Soul, like like I don't know, like old, like I don't know, like soul bops, like
Like
you
it's
know,
coming
like,
from the soul, you know?
no.
Deep down, like in the diaphragm.
She can sing country from the soul if that's what you
think
need.
soul, like,
Yeah. I can sing country.
I like Tim McGraw's music.
would you be willing to like do maybe like a chorus for us or just something, just so? I mean, I'm assuming I think you're kind of the real deal. I don't know why. I'm just getting vibes. Like you're young. It sounds like here. Let me talk. Let me tell you what I think about you from what I've seen. I'm gonna.
Great point.
You're young. You're trying to build a following because you're probably trying to release some music, on your Spotify and Apple Music. So you're trying to find people to be drawn to you. So for some reason you found out about you now and you're in the process of trying to get started in broadcast. You can build up enough of an audience that you could sing to, and then thus promote your stuff so that when you do drop music, you can off top at least have a pool of people willing to go and listen to your stuff. Right now, you're probably encountering trouble because you're going live and you're getting a lot of trolls and people that are more interested in your appearance and the fact that you're a cute girl instead of the fact that you're a person that's trying to actually sell herself and her brand to them. You're probably in the process now where you're moving around a little bit. You're starting to meet new people, going to streams, and you're probably starting to figure out that, like, I don't know what your opinion on you now is. Probably this is a weird place. I'm sure you're thinking that it's not as popping as it should be. Did I miss the mark on anything?
Well, you're right about mostly everything. One thing you're kind of wrong about is I actually used to be on You Now a long, long time ago.
How long ago?
It was popping.
I should have said that.
So I was, but then I stopped for I haven't been on here in 3 or 4 years.
I think it's the same for a lot of people that are like in their 20s and shit. Like me too. I was on in 2012, and then I haven't been on until 4 months ago. I just randomly rediscovered it and came back on. Would
Was
you
it
be
called Blog TV in 2012?
When did you start? Let's start with there. When did you start?
I started, I think I want to say 2014, 2013, something like that. On You Now.
You started around the same time I did.
Yeah.
Because I started in 2014.
Okay. Yeah, 2014, I was, I think I started You Now sophomore, junior year in high school. So that was probably from 2014 to 2015, and then I kind of stopped.
Wait, few questions. One is, Cole wants to know if you used to Blog TV back in those days.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Second is, would you be willing to sing anything for us right now?
Yeah. What what do you want me to sing?
Whatever you think would just showcase that that you're a good singer, and then after you sing, I'll tell everybody to fan you up and
I get kind of nervous on the spot. I don't even know what to sing.
you want to be
I did too. That's probably why I effed up.
Let's do a little role playing right now, okay? I am a executive. You didn't even know this is what I do.
You are what?
I'm a music executive. This is what I do for a living. I can literally bring you on right now and sign you to a record label. Just show me that you got something. Make me call you in for the interview. This is an on-spot, you know what I mean, real-life encounter. Just give me enough to make me want to make you come down and do this again, you know?
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You got to answer the call.
And the chat goes silent.
I don't know. You got to help me out with something to sing because I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Are y'all really going to be silent? I got to think of the song. Please help me with a song. Oh my God. Here we go. You're counting me down. Hold on. I have to think of something. ABCs. I don't know. Stop counting me down. That makes me 10 times more nervous and not being able to talk or think of a song. Y'all are terrible.
Sing happy birthday.
Happy birthday? No, I don't want to sing happy birthday. I want to sing a real song. I just don't know what to sing. I really am blank because I'm like on the spot and kind of nervous.
Sing some Dolly Parton or something.
I don't know enough Dolly Parton, like word for
What
word.
about Kelly Clarkson?
Huh?
Taylor Swift?
Shame
Kelly
on
Clarkson.
Shame on you. Shame.
Shame on me.
You didn't give her. You didn't
can't
give her.
think of a song.
All you had to do was just sing something.
I don't know what to sing.
I am a massive music executive.
You are a lot.
Everywhere. And you had one opportunity to make me interested enough to hear you again. We were walking by each other, and you have one shot. If you can't, I'm going to give you some serious hard advice. If you don't learn, and I'm not paying attention, you have to be able at any point in time to show what you got, because it might only happen in a fucking you got to be able to fucking hit it like that.
Do you want to be the next master chef?
Stop singing.
Wrong show. Sorry.
Huh?
You're
I
wrong.
think it's about to stop singing.
Okay,
Oh,
seriously,
shit,
though, let
sorry.
me think of something. Or can y'all help me think of a song?
Sorry.
I will definitely sing something.
Okay, what artist? What artist do you like?
God. I do pop and country, so anything.
Oh, do pop.
Okay.
Ooh,
Lady
there we go.
Gaga?
Now we're
Rihanna?
going somewhere.
Lady Gaga.
I don't know. Who's popping
Lady
now?
Gaga. She's pop, but she's not really pop.
Will you tell me who's popping then, please?
Amanda.
Ariana Grande.
Going out.
Oh, me and Iron Man said the same
I
shit.
can't hear you.
Okay, sorry.
Going out the noise. This is just you, okay, and me. A massively rich and successful music executive. Has many private jets, a yacht, all those things. He's got like $20 million in cash. I'm super successful. I'm handsome, attractive. I date models, really, just like the top of the line models, like the models you see in magazines, you know. I fucking go out to dinner. I order bottles of wine. I leave them on the table, like 10 of them, super expensive bottles, like $1,000 of fucking, you know.
What does this have to do with music?
I'm super. Right.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. What's that gonna do with
Let's go back now. So just now sing, because you know who I am at this point.
Ignore all the glamour and the glitz. You know, he has the opportunity knocking at your door. So what are you going to do?
I got music playing in the background. I'm just turn this off.